Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're with the water signs. I just want to remind you that I work on an energy base. I work with the elements, the elementals, nature spirits. So the reading is energy. It's me going into your energy of this month, which is water, and Scorpio. You're intense this month, masterful, thoughtful, but have magnetic charm. You can also have some secretive moments and be quite possessive. So, start with a nature spirit card. See which one, if any, want to come and say hello. Merlin. This is prophecy, so it's kind of being a counsel to others, but working with or learning to work with magic and divination where needed to help others. Not so much regarding yourself, but using what you have to give others advice. So others are going to look to you for advice, and you'll become like the Merlin to them, I guess. Now we're going to do the house and the planets and see where the energy's at. We have the 8th house, which is transformation of a life. Shared resources, but intense emotions. So the shared resources is probably you learning others as you are the knowledge behind it. They're seeing you as a teacher and you're learning them. But with this connection becomes some sort of emotional involvement of some sort. Beauty, success, indulgence and valuables. So with the possessiveness coming in, this could be you, because this is about beauty and materialistic sort of things and valuable things. The emotions could be I over something valuable. It feels like a disagreement. So you've learnt someone something that you thought you could trust this person, and they do something that's not. It's not really bad, but you'll lose trust with them over it, and that will cause you to take back what's rightfully yours, so to speak. That could be an item, or it could be the knowledge that you've given. It could be either, really, but regardless, you come out on top because it was never theirs anyway. Whatever it was or is, it was never theirs, and you just basically could, because they've mistreated and not gone the right way about it, you're just showing them, look, it was never yours, this is what I'm doing, this is what I've done, and everything works out fine. Because I think that that's needed for them to balance, because they end up being, this other person ends up thinking that's something that they're not, and it knocks them down a peg, but it's needed. It's definitely needed, and things rebalance, go back to normal, which is good. That's what we want. Right, so we have Mermaid Oracle deck by Karen K, and you can get this from holistic.co.uk. It's a very beautiful deck, and obviously because you are water, I figured why not use water cards. Guys, that's what they want to review. So let's get them in order first. Communication, which, like I said, gratitude, and trust. 3 quite important cards actually, that probably do resonate with what we've just discussed, obviously. But it's, regardless what this disagreement, what happens between you and this person, when you have this communication, it's much needed. It's not, don't see it as a negative, because it's not a negative, it's okay. You're going to be the one that reaches out to them. However, you're going to reach out to them when the time is right, when you feel they've overstepped the mark. So I don't know if this has already happened, because it feels like we're going from a point where you're in the process now of thinking what to do after this, and this is saying no, you need to take it back, you need to make it clear what's happening, and that's why this communication is coming in, because basically what it's saying to you is yes, pick that phone up, and what's needed to be said is really needed to be said, like now is the time to do it. If you wait any longer, it may be too late. So you need to go forth with whatever it is you're holding back on, take back what's needed if that's the case, if it's resonating with you. And like I say, it doesn't have to be possessions, it could just be the knowledge. It could be taking back ownership of oneself and telling this other person, look, you've overstepped the mark, so therefore you're taking back your self-esteem, you're taking back the way you feel about yourself, and the fact that you can release what's needed. So this communication is saying now is the time to go forth and actually do that. Don't wait any longer, because you are right, your intuition's right, it's telling you to do it, so just go ahead and actually just do it. You will definitely find that once you have, you know, things will be so much better and so much clearer. And now the gratitude is you taking a step back after you've said what you need to say. And at first you're going to take that step back and be sort of like, almost feel, for a little while, look at it in a negative, I think. But you're soon going to realise that that's not the case. This is actually a positive. It's kind of like the cup half empty when really it's half full situation. You need to look at it as the half full, and that there's better things to come, rather than it's half empty and you've lost out, because you haven't. You've said what you needed to say, and even though it might feel like a loss afterwards, you'll see. Give it a few days, things settle down, you'll see the benefits from it. You'll see this other person realises they understand, and they will come and show you gratitude for stepping in and well, being able to make them realise, you know, what's right and what's wrong. You'll notice a lot more blessings around you as well, but it'll take a few days. but once those few days are over and things have calmed and you realise that you've done the right thing, because they're going to let you know that you have, that's when you'll start to see all these blessings around you that you've not really took the time to notice before. Not because you didn't want to, but you're more in doubt of, should I have said that? Was it the right thing to do? And it was, and they will come and tell you that it was, which is good. Now then you have trust. And this is sort of coming in to say, you do have the faith and the trust. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Trust that. Trust the universe and the way that it's revolving. The reason you're being guided this way all has a bigger meaning. There's lots of twists and turns in life, but you just have to trust it. You have to understand that what's unfolding is destiny and it cannot be changed. Because you are going to be a little bit discertain on if that's, like I said, there is going to be some sort of, you sat on the fence like this with it, but don't be. Everything happens for a reason. You have to trust in your path, your destiny, and the universe, because it's guiding you the right way. And even though you feel like there's been a disagreement and that you've had to say something harsh, it's okay. They're going to thank you for it anyway, because it was needed. So don't panic when this happens. Don't overthink it, don't panic. Just remember, give it a few days and everything will be fine. It's the right thing to do. It's the right way to go. So, we have the Sea Melodies by Jessica Leigh. Let's see what this says. The other water sign, yeah. Cancer got voyage too. I think everybody's had some of that. Voyage. Yep. New course, take a new course. A new path. So yeah, trust it, go with it, and it will all turn out fine. Follow your yearning from the deep blue sea. So basically, release any emotions not needed, and whatever it is that you are thinking and dreaming about, now's the time to go for it. Now is the time to just trust that path and follow it. Things will all be fine in the end. Like I said, this is only going to be for a few days. They'll understand. They'll come back and they will be grateful for that advice or for that stern telling off, whatever you want to call it. Definitely needed. And now you can continue and have trust in the destiny that's built before you. So yeah, that's your reading, Scorpio, for August. It will resonate with some of you. It won't resonate with everyone, of course. It never does. Not usually. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And blessed be.